Oh, thank you for talking to FrankMorgan.tv. We know you as the matchmaker for Sports Network, but more recently you've been installed in the role as Amir Khan's trainer. Now that role comes a lot of publicity and also a bit of pressure because he's a golden boy and we want to see him do well. What was it like, first of all, to get the call to say, would you take over from this role, for a temporary while?
Yeah, I mean, everything's been fine, and there hasn't been no pressure on myself or Amir because we both know the situation. So, I think that's why it's worked well.
Did you have ideas when you went in a temporary role, some things that you've seen? You're in the boxing game for a long time. We know you know the sport. You're in the corner for several different boxers. Did you have ideas when you went in of things you wanted to just twinge a little bit?
Yeah, there's a couple of things we've changed, but he's sort of 17 fights unbeaten, so there isn't a lot we've changed. But I mean, I'm sure hopefully everybody will see on Saturday the changes we have made have been successful.
What type of changes?
Well, just with little things like shortening his stance a little bit and getting him to just bend his legs slightly and be a little bit more stable on his feet and obviously keeping his hands up a little bit.
His TK back, when you do shorten his stance a little bit and get a bit more stable, that's going to add more power to him, isn't it?
Yeah, he's very strong. I think everybody under not physically strong he is, and that's been my biggest lesson over the last 2 months, actually realising how physically strong he is.
If Amir Khan's learned something from you, what do you think you've learned in such close quarters with Amir Khan?
That he's a great talent. He's certainly got the potential and the ability that we all thought he had, and he's a very nice fella.
Saturday night, what do you expect to see from your man?
I expect to see a good performance in a good and exciting fight for the British public.
Thanks, Dean.